Many other times I talk about real estate investment strategies, and land buying is one of them, which is one of the highest ranked and best investment strategy a lot of potential investors look into. Now, I have met quite a number of potential people questioning, is buying land quite a good decision to make? I would say yes or no, depending on a couple of things that I'm going to highlight in this video. The location matters, because I always say in real estate, location is a key to the success that you're going to get in any investment you're going to get. Now, one of the amazing locations I've ever been, and I'm about to unveil an opportunity that if you're out there and you're looking to buy land, this could be one for you. Welcome to another episode of Property Chat with Lucy, and my name is Lucy Tho, the Realtor. I'm in Kajiado County, and I'm actually here to bring to you one of the amazing properties I have spotted in the market. I'm in a location that is literally less than 2 kilometers from Kajiado town. One of the main roads is basically on my right. It's 700 meters, Kajiado Oloitoktok Road. The other road on my other side is Kajiado Namanga Road, which is literally 1.2 approximately from where I am located at the moment. Now, you're not ready for what I'm about to unveil to you. Why do we buy land? There are so many things that we look out for, and I want to highlight that in relation to where we are at the moment, and actually just give you the reasons why this could be a potential property for you. One of the key things that everyone will look out for when they're buying land is the location. And I always say, analyze your location on all angles so you're very sure that you're buying right when you're buying that piece of land. Now, what does it mean to buy right when you're buying land? These are some of the key things that I would look out for, or act on behalf of anyone who is out there and you're looking to buy land. It's the potential of the location on how it's growing, and that will help you project on the growth of that location in the future. Now, where I am, you can tell we have a lot of activity happening in terms of facilities. Right behind me is a very good example of an entertainment facility that serves the location. If I look everywhere around here, there are luxury homes that people have settled in. International schools, there are also some of the facilities I might highlight that are very key to anyone who is coming to just check around and see if this is a good location. Once you're certain about the development activity around a given location, there's also the need to ensure that key amenities are very close to your subject location. And when I talk about key amenities, I'm talking about water and electricity. I want to show you how close the power lines are to where we are, and this is 10-acre plot that has been subdivided into 8 plots. I will definitely give you the prices at the end of this episode, but I want you to have a look at how close this power lines are. Some of them are literally inside the property, and that alone, for me, it's a huge bang on the bag. So ideally, that's one of the things that you need to look out for. I can attest about the water availability in this property. Kilimanjaro fresh water is literally passing through the property. How amazing is that? Where you're buying land, water is available in it. And to make the whole deal a bit more of exciting, it's very affordable. The few pointers I've just highlighted are some of the exciting things about this opportunity land for anyone to just invest their money into. I want to showcase how the property feels like. It's a 10-acre block that has been subdivided into 8-acre plots. Now, as I'm walking around, I just want you to have a feel of what the one side of I'd mentioned about people who have settled around the property, and that gives you a bit of security if you want to buy in this property. Now, there are different things that you can do if you want to invest here, because you need to ask yourself, what is the future potential of what I can do with this piece of land. You've seen right next, the developer has put up an hotel and a restaurant with a swimming pool. Now that in itself is an opportunity, because ideally you can settle here as, putting up your dwelling home as what you can see around the location. I had mentioned about an international school. I can also see some development activity of a school that's upcoming, and ideally those are some of the exciting things you need to look out for, not even for this piece of land, but other pieces of land. Now, the big question comes in, because I've seen a lot of Kenyans lose money. You've met, maybe you've been a victim by extension. What I have in my hands are mutation forms. And for me to get myself in this piece of land, just to help the owner sell this parcel, I had to do my own personal due diligence. And that does not give you the obligation not to do your own due diligence as a person. I have done a video on this, and I would recommend that. I'm going to link it in the comments section below, just for you to have a feel of how you need to do your own due diligence. As a realtor, this is my responsibility to ensure that I sell something that is clean to potential investors. Now, one of the key things I always say is get the mutation forms that will guide you to physically just know this is a piece of land. Don't rely on beacons on the ground. Many people have lost land by the mere fact that they don't go a mile ahead to get these forms. And also, in case of where subdivision is done, ensure that titles have been processed. I can attest that the titles for all the plots that you're selling, and for the whole 10-acre plots, I just have 40 units left. When I say units, I mean plots. There are only 40 plots left, and each and every plot has a title. That for me is a very key for any person who is coming to buy, because all you just need to do is transfer the name of that title to your name. I will talk about closing costs that you're just going to incur as you're coming in to buy. You'll need to pay around 2% of the closing cost of the plot as stamp duty to the government. As I'd mentioned, once you have your mutation form and you've already identified a trusted realtor to deal with, now you need to go to site and confirm the beacons. I'm standing in one of the visible beacons of the property, which I've confirmed from the mutation form that I'd shown you guys. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you from this point of the property is Kilimanjaro substation, which is literally 1 kilometer from where I am at the moment, and the piping is passing through the property. How crazy is that, to have water, electricity pass through the property that you're buying into? You don't have really to struggle like pulling these amenities from a distance. It's literally within the property. Something quite interesting, I've attested that the water table is literally 200 meters down, or rather deep. So if you really need like a borehole at your place, you are looking at a 200-meter deep water table. And for me, that's quite impressive. So if you're out there, you're looking to buy, please feel free to get in touch, because this is a golden mine, in my opinion, to tap into. And let's get you started in your real estate journey. I've talked so much about this amazing investment. I want to unveil the numbers to you, just to give you what the market rates are in this location. For an 8-acre plot that is right adjacent to the road and basically very close to the road, like where I am, I know a couple of schemes that are currently being sold. Some of them are like 95% sold out. An 8-acre plot, literally 500 meters from Kajiado, Namanga Road, they're going for 1.5 million. Now, where I am, which is literally less than 1.5 kilometers from Namanga Kajiado Road and 700 meters from Kajiado Oloitoktok Road, the plots touching the road are going for 1.1 million. Where I am, because ideally when you subdivide a property, you give allowance for internal passage, which I'll call roads. They're going for 900,000 Kenyan shillings. The good thing about this is we're just looking for, you just need to put probably a deposit, and then it doesn't matter if you don't have the 900,000, we can always have a payment plan for you that could be acceptable to the purchaser, and that ideally will make you, at the end of the day, go home with your title happy. Now, I know you're curious to know what are the closing costs. What am I going to incur when I'm buying that an 8-acre plot for 1.1 million or 900,000 Kenyan shillings? You're just going to incur stamp duty that's around 2% of the purchase price, and basically legal fees for your lawyer for basically just doing the sale agreement and facilitating the sale in your favor. And the railway line is literally 500 meters away. How amazing is it? Have you ever been in a property and you feel this is the right property for you? That is the current feeling I'm having at the moment. And I'm out here to showcase such developments for you guys. I know a lot of you have reached out to me to ask me, what can I do? I have X amount of money. And I always say, you don't need to have millions of money in your account. You just need that leap of faith and just start from one small investment. I can tell you, 5 years to come, I intend, if God gives us life, 5 years, I need to come and do another video from this development and just showcase what kind of activity has evolved over that time. And probably from your 900,000 Kenyan shillings kind of investment, you'd have outgrown it a number of times higher than that. I don't actually see why someone out there should not be eyeing on such lucrative opportunities for you. I would like to urge everyone out there to be very vigilant with the land buying schemes we have in the market. And I'm not saying that they're not doing their job. I'm just saying this out of experience. I have met clients and people who have actually lost a lot of money. And I would say that is negligence on their part, because you need to know who you're transacting with, and also you need to do due diligence on the piece of land you're dealing with. If you're dealing with an agent, get to know your realtor. Do they understand what you're looking for? Get to know if they're very familiar with the kind of area you're looking out to invest in. Now, as I conclude on this property, I can attest, we as Future as Realtors, we've done due diligence on this piece of land, and we're very confident to go out to you guys so we can get amazing clients for the 40 units that are remaining out of the 85. And I'm looking forward to having you on board. And as much as I get you on board, I will avail all the necessary documents that you need to do your due diligence, and also you do due diligence on me as your realtor. This has been amazing, and I look forward to transacting with you on this lucrative investment. My name is Lucy, and I look forward to having you on this platform. And if you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing, share and comment on this video so we can grow together.